recording sound on location or from a studio booth, typically it's a good idea to use a mixer to control audio levels. So let's take a look at this next tech tip demonstrating how to use the Mackie Mixer.
The Mackie is one of two audio mixers SPNN has available for checkout. The other is the Shure Mixer, which is not covered in this tech tip. The Mackie has greater flexibility than the Shure, but because it has more knobs and buttons, the Mackie can be more difficult to use. This tech tip will show you a basic setup, so you can feed up to 4 microphones into the SPNN switcher or one of the SPNN camcorders. The first thing to do is to put the unit in a standard mode. This is done by turning all the knobs to the straight up position. That includes the gain knobs, all of the pan, EQ, and EFX knobs, and the trim knobs. Next, set the solo and mute buttons by pressing them to be sure they are in the up position. On the right-hand side of the mixer is a panel that says Control Room Source. There are 4 buttons here. The top one, called Main Mix, should be in the up position. The button below that, labeled 3-4, should be pressed down. The one below that, labeled Tape, should be in the up position. And the button below that, labeled Assign to Main Mix, should be pressed down. The knobs that are labeled Submix and Main Mix should be turned fully clockwise. Now you can plug the mixer into the electric wall outlet and press the power switch on the back. Also on the back is the main output level button. It should be in the up position so you can feed a high-level electrical signal from the mixer to the line input of a camcorder or the SPNN switcher. Now you can start connecting your audio cables. Plug an XLR cable into the main right balanced plug. Plug the other end of the cable into the SPNN switcher or your camcorder input. Be very sure your camcorder input is set to line, or else the high-level output from the Mackie will overpower your camcorder. Next, connect your microphone or microphones. Up to 4 mics can be connected to the Mackie. The mics are all turned off until you press the mute button. Each mic has a mute button. With the mute button set to the up position, you can set the level with the gain knob. Turn it clockwise to raise volume and counterclockwise to lower volume. If the gain knob is fully turned clockwise and the volume is still too low, you can get more gain by adjusting the trim knob. To adjust the volume of all your mics at the same time, use the main mix knob. The purpose of this tech tip has been to show you the basics of using the Mackie audio mixer. If you want to know more about the Mackie special features and EQ adjustments, you can check out the operating manual.